Hi everybody, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal and I'm so glad that you're here. If you are new here, you are coming at a perfect time because it is a Financial Friday. Although it is, I don't know guys, what time is it? 8:40 at night here in Texas. I am still going to get this Financial Friday done even if I post it like literally right before midnight. I'm going to get this done because I need to get it done. I need to close out last week and be done with it. So if you are interested to see how I close out a week, how I track my spending, and how I get myself set up for the next week financially, then stick around so you don't miss out on anything. Let's get at it, guys.
Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight.
So here we are. It's late on a Friday night and I would like to say that I'm sorry, but I'm really not because my life has been so insane this week and today was no exception, and this is the first chance that I'm getting to sit down and do this, but I am eternally grateful for the fact that I have the ability to sit down and do this. So that being said, let's take a second and acknowledge the fact that this week has just been a train wreck from you know where. It's been a really interesting week, y'all. What we're going to do today is I get paid, for those of you that are new, I get paid once a month at my job. I get paid on the last work day of the month, and for this month that fell on Wednesday. Yes, today is Friday, but it is the first opportunity that I had to go to the bank. Our bank's about 35 minutes away, and today I had to take my oldest son to one of his physician's appointments, and our bank was nearby, so I just decided to wait and go to the bank today. What we're going to do today is my weekly check-in to close out the previous week that just ended on Thursday, July the 1st, and we are going to stuff all of the cash envelopes for the entire month because that's what we do with my paycheck. You see some cash already sitting right here in my little cash holder. The reason being is this was cash that I had in my to the bank envelope for money that I had used from sinking funds and needed to put into the bank. So I just kept it here and then went and withdrew what else I needed. Before we get too far into it, I hope you guys will consider giving this video a big thumbs up. Please like it, share it, subscribe, all of those wonderful things. It really, really does help out a lot. So to get started today, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and do the cash stuffing, and then we will do my weekly check-in afterwards because I need something positive to start with because I am dreading doing that weekly check-in. Oh gosh. This is my monthly cash envelopes. It is a Happy Planner Skinny Classic. It holds all of my envelopes for the month, and you know what, guys? Starting next week, these envelopes will be changed. 4th of July will be over, so I will have moved on from my 4th of July themed cash envelopes. This is my Filofax Saffiano wallet. Inside of it is my Happy Planner Skinny Mini, and you guys, I didn't use my bulk bucks and they expired. Oh, I know, hashtag real world problems. These are my weekly cash envelopes. I keep my money. This is what I am supposed to spend from one Friday to the following Thursday, and then I come back on Friday and take the money out for the next week. It doesn't always work out that way, y'all. So this week we have a couple of special exceptions, right? Oh, they didn't face my money. You know, and it's the same girl, like I should know too. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. This isn't a problem. This is not a real problem. This is not worth wasting seriously 1 ounce of energy on. This is not a real problem. Okay. It's annoying, but it's not a problem. Okay. Get all of my little friends facing the same way. And for those of you that know why I'm about to say this, I need to be particularly gentle with the, oh, see, and they gave me Is that a partially ripped Mr. Jackson? You know, I think they're setting me up. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's be super gentle. See? Look, y'all. It's not just me. You can't give me some weak little Mr. Jacksons and then expect them to survive. Oh, all right. So 20s, and then let's get our 10s and put those in. Oh, fireworks. Y'all hear the fireworks? That'll make some neighbors mad. They're not mine. I'm not setting them off. I do love fireworks though. So, a couple of these categories, we are doing some things differently this month for them. We're doing a lot of things differently for the month of July. One of the things that we're doing differently is, I remember I told you guys I wanted to start putting more cash in my grocery envelope. And sorry, you guys, I wouldn't be this week if I didn't have a big whoopsie with the technical issues there. Anyways, we are going to be leaving very little to zero cash in the bank for online grocery pickup and shopping and putting our grocery money in these envelopes. There are 4 Fridays this month that will go into this paycheck, so that means we're going to get $250 every week for groceries and $25 for household. The only caveat to that is that this week I did go grocery shopping today, so the amount of money that's going to be left in my grocery envelope is going to be a little less than $250. So I figured that we would go ahead and write that one right now and just get that completely out of the way so that it's easy to put the $250 for each week from now on in there. I did a Sam's pickup order today and spent $72.93, so basically $73. So I'm going to go ahead and put that today is $72 and that for week 1 we put in $250. And then on 7/2 at Sam's Club, just on the grocery items, I spent $72.93. which leaves me, I think, $177. $250 minus $72.93 is $177.07. So the 7 cents went into the change jar, and the $177 is right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that 170. So there's 100, 150, 170. You delicate little Jackson. 175, 176, and 177. So 150, 170, 75, 76, 77. We're going to go ahead and put that in my grocery envelope for the week and just leave that there. And then we're going to take this one and get our little ledger out, and we're going to go ahead and mark that on 7/2 that we did the July, and that we added $1,000, and then we took out week 1. Week 1 was $250, so that should leave us $750. So the way that we're going to do that, 3 weeks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 200 each week. 250, 250, 250. So I don't have my little Post-its with me right now to mark each of these, but there's $250 for each week for the rest of the month. It feels really weird to have that amount of cash going into this envelope because I'm so used to leaving the cash in there for you know, online shopping. It's late, I'm so sorry. Okay, so for household, this was the other caveat. For household, we get $25 a week. In my Sam's pickup order today, I can tell you how much I spent. $38.36 after tax on household, so basically $39. So that means I have $61 left for household, right? So 20, 40, 61. This money is going to go into here because, like I said, I have already spent the money plus a little bit more for this week, so nothing's going to go in my envelope. We're going to come up here and we're going to put 72, and that we did $100, so it's going to be July plus 100, and then we're going to say 72 Sam's Club, and it was $38.36. So that would leave us with $61 and change, and again the change goes in my change jar. So this 61 will go right here. All right, let's talk about this puppy right here. So in our gas envelope, we have the $26 that was left as a surplus from last week. I'm going to leave that alone. Then for my gas for the week, I'm going to get $30 a week. So let's put this to the side really quick. And we're going to say there's 4 weeks, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the 10s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is $30 per week for the month. And you guys know how I like to put a little cushion in the gas fund because we don't ever know with like the baseball tournaments and all of that. Now, this month will be the last month that we have baseball until I believe like September should be our next tournament. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to log in that $120. So we're going to put July plus 120 on 7/2. And then we're going to put week 1 minus 30. And that's going to leave us with 90. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 10 for that week 1 and just lay it here for the minute and make sure. So 20, 30, 50, 60, 80, and 90. And then we still have our $26 cushion. Now, in addition to this $26 cushion, we're going to put an extra $100. So we now have $126 for our cushion. So remember, we do 126 and we circle that because that is the cushion. And we're just going to let that grow for now. So I'm going to put all of that money right into this gas envelope. And we will log in our weekly gas. And in my gas envelope, I have $2. So I will now have 20, 30, 31, 32. I will have $32. So we'll put plus 30, and it will be week 1, 7/2. So $32, and I do need gas. I ran my son to his doctor's appointment, went to the bank, went to Sam's, went to Walmart, and I am out of gas. So that $32 will be going in the tank. This category, like I just feel guilty even stuffing this out. You guys will see what I mean on my weekly check-in. I legitimately feel guilty putting any money in here at all because we spent way too much. So on 7/2, we're going to put July, and we're going to put $100, and that leaves a balance of $100. And then we're going to take out week 1, and that was $50, or I'm sorry, it's $200 to start with, and that leaves us with $150. So I feel so guilty. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 50s, and 3 of those are going to stay here, and 1 of those will go here. because we are officially in that first week, and that's what we are stuffing. So here I go again. So on 7/2, we can put in week 1, and that is plus $50, and that gives us a balance of $50. There is absolutely no reason for us to eat out this week. We really didn't have any reasons last week. I think we just made some up. So that money may actually be going back in the bank. For our pets category, you can see here it got funded on the 25th when my husband got paid that $150. We had to buy my Shih Tzu's prescription diet food was $76, which left us with $74, and then I had to buy my German Shepherd food for $36.35, so we should have $37. So let's see, we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. That is good. I'm not going to put any into my cash envelopes because I just bought pet food today. All right, next up on the agenda would be allowance. All right, so in the allowance is $15 for every week. So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So these dollars will go into this allowance envelope. We do that on Saturdays. We sit down with the boys, and if they got allowance that week, then we give them their cash or put it in these envelopes and hold on to it for them. So on 7/2, we're going to add the full $60, and we have $60 yet again. They have the ability to earn $5 a week for doing not very much. And so we leave it at that. I am not going to be putting any money into my sports envelope right now because our tournament this weekend for 4th of July got canceled. So we are all done stuffing our cash envelopes for the first week of July, and we can put this little humdinger right back in here. And I know what you're thinking. You don't even have to say it, but Crystal, there's money. There is money. Let me tell you about that money. That money goes towards 50, 70, 85. This is allowance, and then 20, 40, 60, 80. Where does this go? Where does this go? That's a really good question. And I'm going to have to get back to you on it because I'm not sure. So we're just going to leave it right there. I'm not sure what I did there, y'all. I really am not. I think I may have pulled out the money for my husband's allowance, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just put it on his PayPal card. But I think that's what I did. I'm not sure. I will figure that out, though. I'm going to put my allowance aside. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Because I'm not sure what I did, you guys. I'm not sure at all. We're just going to let it be for now. I am going to bring over the Holy Grail. Are you guys ready for this? Because I'm so not ready for this. I promise you, I am not ready for this. But we're going to do it one bite at a time, right? We're going to acknowledge what it is. Can't change the past. We can only move forward, and that's what we're going to do. Oh, St. Nicholas. I just remembered where the $80 go. This is my monthly miscellaneous fund. Oh, for the love. All right, so I need to pull out my sinking funds really quick, you guys. Hang on. Miscellaneous. It's pink. It's in alphabetical order. I can believe. Why do I say I can't believe? Like, this is so me. This is what I do. Oh, in the words of the Mandalorian, this is the way. All right, on 7/2, we're going to stuff this for July, and it's going to get $80, and it's going to have a balance of $80. 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I should have a curfew. Like, there should be a disclaimer. She cannot mess with the money or the finances after 7 p.m. because she will wreck it, Ralph. All right. I feel a little bit better about that. Still extremely nervous about this, but let's just do it, right? Let's just get it. Let's go get it done, get it over, and then we can grieve appropriately. I don't want that. I want an erasable one. So this is my Big Happy Planner. It is an undated, sort of like your ugly cousin. It is undated. Okay, so that was rude. Do not allow me to taint you. Okay. Big, undated. Y'all aren't supposed to see those, but you saw them anyway. This is my monthly spread for the month of July. We do have to start with the last week of June. I'm going to fold this over so that I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. I put a little tabby so that I would know where to pull the sheet of my spending tracker. And then, as always, this little plastic divider takes me to my weekly check-in. So we're going to pull both of those and then have this open for reference. All right, so the categories that we track in my weekly check-in are my cash envelopes. This would be grocery and household, gas, eating out, pets, and sports. And sports will be going away because baseball is almost over for a couple of months. So I'm going to zoom in there. I am going to spare you guys the atrocity of going through all of my spending like I did last time. And I'm just going to focus on these. So let's take grocery and household first. I had $24.34 left in the entire category. I did cash in my Ibotta, as you guys will see right there, for $107.89. So I added that back into my grocery budget. That is kind of my whole purpose for doing Ibotta, is that I put it back into my grocery budget. So we're going to run through here and pick out the things that are grocery only. And it looks like that's pretty much it. However, because I know that I have a little bit more than that amount in my grocery, I did want to pick out a couple of things that were small charges during baseball, like the ice here and more ice right here. And then we got more ice right here for the coolers. Then I bought him some gum and some candy for the team. And I think that's about all I'm going to be able to cover out of the grocery budget. So those are the items that I want to cover. So we're going to turn on my trusty dusty calculator here. Maybe if I put it, where can I put that you'll see it? Maybe there? All right, so we started with $24.37. Oops. $24.37 plus the $107.89. So we're starting with $132.26. So I'm just gonna write, I'm not gonna write it there. Why would I do that? So I'm gonna write it on this little post-it note, $132.26. Now let's add up what we spent. $83.42, $2.14, $4, $5.51, $16.43, and 50 cents. All right, so that's $112 even. So we're gonna say minus $112. So $112 means that we are left with $20.26 in this fund. All right, so $132.26 minus $112 is $20.26. Not too bad. Here's where it gets ugly. We're not doing household. For gas, you know what? I don't think I logged my gas, did I? I did not. So I can tell you that this $60 that I spent that in my gas tank on Friday when I got my hair done on the 25th, and here was nothing. So I ended in my gas money, I had zero, and then I had the $26 cushion, which we just saw when I went through those envelopes. I still had that 26. For eat out, I had a big goose egg as far as what was left, but brace yourself, Effie, because here we go. Oh man, I hope this pen has a lot of ink. Okay, so let's start here, because you know, kids have friends and friends like to come over and everybody likes pizza. So let's have $61 on the calculator for that. And then let's say, oh, and then there's $10 for breakfast. And then let's say it was really hot outside and they thought if they ate real food they'd puke, and we needed to get some protein smoothies from Smoothie King. So what do? We get protein smoothies from Smoothie King. Whoops. All right, and then after that, when you hit a home run over the fence, over the river and through the woods, past the grass and across the street, you kind of get to pick what you want to celebrate with, and for him, that was Steak and Shake. So we're going to add that 17, 18. Then it was really hot, nobody wanted to cook, and it was super late. So this will explain two things at one time. This DoorDash charge is because the ball games were running about 3 hours late. We did not get home in time to have dinner with our other two boys, and we also stopped and ate or picked up food as well. So that's those charges. Then we've got another eat out here, and we've got another eat out here, and another one right there. Why not? Is that all of them? Because gosh, there's got to be at least one more. Oh my goodness, this entire page is eat out. That's crazy. Well, it is what it is. Let's write it down. I need a red pen. Oh, I need a red pen. Let's get it. Shouldn't be too far from the top. I just used this little bugger last time we did this. So, $317.33. That's right. That's right. $317.33 means that we are ending with a negative $317.33. For pets, on the 25th, we did add into that sinking fund $150, and I did not take the $41.54 out of the $150. And again, this is my first month ever doing this way. I don't know if I am supposed to, or if I'm supposed to cover this by other means. So you guys let me know in the comment section down below, would you deduct this $41.54 from this $150? Because we just checked that envelope because I bought dog food today, and right now, after buying dog food, which will last us for a few weeks, I have $37 left in that sinking fund. So that $37 would account for all but $4.54 of this red. So tell me what I should do here. Then for sports, let's use purple, and we'll go right down the line here. His lesson. And that's it. So $60. So we're going to write $60, and there still should be $60 left in the sports envelope. And that one's super easy to check because I think it's still in here. Did I leave it in here or did I take it out? I think I've already moved it because we're coming to the end of this season. So we will open this up really quick and take a peek at my sports envelope. and make sure that there is still $60. It says there's 60 and there's 60. So that one checks out. Our gas one checked out. We know that the groceries was still in the bank account. That was online shopping. So there's $20.26. And here's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards using this $20.26 and this $26 only because I just put another $100 cushion in there, and the $37 from that's left in pets. See, I kind of want to leave that alone in case we need something for the dog, because that category's been a challenge for me. But if I use this and this, I could cover this amount and still have the 37 and maybe a couple of extra dollars more in there, maybe about 5. So let's see if I did that. If I took the $20.26 and the $26 from gas, that's $46.26. And take that $41.54 would give me an additional $4.72 to put with the 37, so I'd have about $41 or $42 left in pet. This, we're just not, I don't have words. I have to take that money out of savings, and I hate it. And this is a really good lesson for me to see it like this. What I will say is, could we have made better decisions? Absolutely. Did we have to eat out? No, we didn't. Were there other circumstances and other things going on that really, really made it prohibitive for us to cook? Yeah, when you leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning and you don't get home until 10 o'clock, you really don't feel like cooking. And that happens sometimes with baseball. Sometimes the heat, and they have to take pauses, and there's lightning, and there's things that contribute, and you get 3 hours behind, and it happens. And when you've got food restrictions and not everybody can eat from the same place, you end up stopping at 3 different places for 5 different people and spending an inordinate amount of money. Do I regret it? Nope. I really, really don't, you guys, because there are times in our life where we have to do what we have to do and not be hard on ourselves or beat on ourselves about it. So that's what I'm going to say about it. It's there. You guys see it. I see it. I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to take $300 out of savings, or $250 out of savings, and maybe the $50 out of this week's weekly, and I'm just going to keep going because that's what we need to do. I don't believe I'm going to carry over anything other than sports, because this will pay for my son's last baseball lesson before this season is over. I will carry over the sports, but the rest of this, it all starts fresh with July. So now that we've said that, let's take a peek at that sheet. If you guys watched my huge sticker release for my Etsy shop that I just posted this morning, then you know this is my weekly check-in setup start for the month of July. And what I'm going to do in an erasable pen, because it is highly probable that I will make a mistake while doing this, I'm going to grab an erasable pen. I wanted my blue one. I know, shocker. Well, I can't find my navy, so we'll just do this. So, my starting balance for grocery and household, remember I have $177 plus the $750 for the other 3 weeks. I am starting with $927 in grocery and $61 in household, and that's because I already spent money this week. I'm going to have to be super careful when I do. Now, see, that's the thing. I just went to Sam's today. I used cash, so should I put the full 1,100 and then, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because that's gonna be stickered for today in my planner here. When I go to balance my bank account here before bed, the stickers where I spent that money are going to be there on Friday, so when I do my weekly check-in, I don't want to get confused. So we started with $1,100. For gas, I am starting with $120, and then in parentheses, not a dash, I'm going to put that I have a $126 cushion. And then if I make a decision to use that $26 to cover some of that overage in pet, I will make that notation. For eat out, we are starting with $200. Exact same thing. If I decide to use that $50 to put back in the bank, I will do that. For pets, we are starting out with $150 because I just did PetSmart and Walmart today for both of the foods, so those will fall in stickers that will go into the weekly check-in next Friday. And in my allowance, I am starting with $85. So I've got my numbers set up. We will start here next Friday for July. We'll do our weekly check-in and check in all of our expenses are remaining and carry that over. That is it, you guys. We survived. We survived. I will tell you that I'm pretty, yeah, I'm pretty something. I don't even know what the word is about the eating out. It's been a really, really long time since we've spent that much money eating out in an entire month, much less in basically a week. So I'm not going to beat up on myself. It was what we felt like we needed to do at the time, and we are okay. Nothing is going to suffer or not get paid because of it. We may have to crank down. I did really, really good on my grocery budget this week, you guys. I'm so, so proud of myself. That $177 is what's left after I went to Sam's Club, and I think I spent an additional, oh goodness, I think I have almost $80 left out of this week's grocery budget. Plus, I still have the $100 out of our 4th of July fund to add into our grocery budget because I added all the stuff that we're going to make for 4th of July in my grocery trip today. So I may have close to $180 left after this week, and that $180 would make a huge dent in that $314 deficit. So I don't have any concerns at all that we're going to make that up. I may not even have to dip into savings. So that would be really great. I hope you guys have had an amazing week. I'm starting to ramble because I am exhausted. I missed you guys on my live. I'm so sorry that right now I'm not able to do those. I do hope to get back to those really, really soon. Life is going to slow down, I promise. And I just want you guys to know that you mean so much to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.